right? So if you did not know, this is the guy, the picture of Ruby Rose sitting next to the $62,000 Simp. He dropped 62 bands on Ruby Rose OnlyFans account. All right, dropped 52 bands on Ruby Rose OnlyFans account. This he took a picture with her. She ain't even hug him. All right, and so Adam 22, and boy, this nigga Adam 22, he definitely gonna get the scoop. You know, I noticed when Adam 22, this is a funny nigga. When he interviews a white person, he makes sure he gets his white boy fashion on. Here we have the Paul Bunyan flannel, the motherfucking Mark Twain shirt and shit. Nigga look like he finna go chop some wood. When this nigga interview white people, he makes sure he comes with that beautiful white attire. All right, that old cabin wood New Hampshire attire. That nigga from New Hampshire. That nigga makes sure he comes with that good old white boy. Lets him know I'm one of you. I'm just getting money off these niggers. All right, when I'm one of you. Put it there, pal. Now let's do this show. All right, that nigga got she got the Bugle Boy shirt on. Nigga got on Bugle Boy, man. American Eagle. This nigga makes sure he went back to his roots. Whenever he has one of his brothers on, he's going back to his roots. All right. So he has an interview. Now he's interviewing the so-called guy who spent $62,000 on Ruby Rose. But there's a twist because he's now denying that it's him. So I don't know how Adam got in touch with this dude, but he's now denying that it's him. We got to go through this real quick because makes a plot twist. All right, this makes a plot twist, but let's see what they're talking about real quick, man. Let me, I think this is the right time stamp.
I don't know. I guess it's different when I work with her, you know, like I was her assistant for a little while too. So during COVID, I like
working with her and beating off to her could be weird.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it could be weird.
I don't know if I'd beat off to my boss, but I've also never had a sexy boss.
Yeah, I can see that, I guess, you know, but okay. I'm a different type of guy. I'm like, you know, I'm not like a weirdo how the internet thinks I am, you know?
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Here it is. You know. And they finna get down to it now. You know, I'm not like a weirdo like people think I am. Like, this nigga sound like a motherfucking weirdo. This nigga has everything about this dude screams weirdo. All right, let's talk about the tie-dye pants. Let's talk about that. This nigga wearing tie-dye. Nigga, I ain't seen tie-dye since the 3rd grade. All right? You know, purple tie-dye pants. This is, we can go down the list. But I beg to differ. Let's get to it, man.
You seem like you got a little bit of a weirdo streak in you.
I mean, I guess I could pull off the weird looking vibe.
Nigga has a weirdo voice.
Yeah, all right.
This is a voice I would not. This is the voice you hear where you wake up trapped in the dungeon. Where am I? Where am I? You hear this nigga voice in the back.
Okay. Just playing a little game. In order to leave this dungeon, you either must cut off your left hand, or you must cut all your toes. You must make decisions in life. That's the voice you hear, dog. You wake up, now you in a fucking Squid Games and shit, man. Shit.
You know, I mean, they made it look good on the internet, you know, like.
Okay. So what about Ruby Rose, though? You have a particular fixation on her?
Yeah, I love that girl. She's my queen.
Yeah, she's a baddie. There's no denying it. But she doesn't do real porn, so like,
I mean, I have every image, everything of hers on my OnlyFans account that I purchased, I guess, supposedly.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I mean, I didn't purchase none of that shit.
But if you want to beat off,
here we go. All right. So there it is. I didn't purchase none of that shit. Now he's on the interview denying everything. So let's analyze this because now he's trying to say it wasn't him. All right, so let's get to this.
To Gina Valentina, you can watch a video of her slurping up 9 nuts in a row. Whereas with Ruby Rose, you don't even really get to see a nipple, right? Or are there nipples in the DMs?
No, I don't think there's nipples in the DMs.
See, yeah, that's not right. I figured if there was, that they would have leaked on Twitter already.
Yeah. No, I mean, I know they should be leaked on Twitter. You can't even see it on Reddit, you know? But
there it is. See, he's saying it's not him. But he's like, yeah, man, I looked on Reddit too. I know, man. Shit sucks, man. It's not on Twitter, it's not on Reddit. This nigga done typed in all the search terms and shit, nigga. This nigga done hacked it, went into developer mode trying to find them shits, man. Yeah, man, it sucks, man. Now you're talking my language. He's slipping up. He's exposing himself. First he's saying it's not him. Now, hey, man, it's not even on Reddit either. You look for it too, man? You look too, man? I look too, man. Yes, I've searched for hours, man.
Fixation on her?
yeah, I love that girl. She's my queen.
Yeah, she's a baddie. There's no denying it. But she doesn't do real porn, so like,
no, I mean, I have every image, everything of hers on my OnlyFans account that I purchased, I guess, supposedly.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I mean, I didn't purchase none of that shit.
But if you want to beat off to Gina Valentina, you can watch a video of her slurping up 9 nuts in a row. Whereas with Ruby Rose, you don't even really get to see a nipple, right? Or are there nipples in the DMs?
No, I don't think there's nipples in the DMs.
See, yeah, that's not right. I figured if there was, that they would have leaked on Twitter already.
Yeah. No, I mean, I know they should be leaked on Twitter. You can't even see it on Reddit, you know? But nah, I didn't purchase none of her OnlyFans content.
Ruby Rose.
Yeah.
Okay. So this was all a hoax?
I got in the situation where I just went and took a picture with Ruby Rose, right? Like,
Okay.
I got into the situation. How the fuck he get into the situation? So he didn't explain. He just randomly got into the situation with Ruby Rose. I got into the situation with what situation? Nigga, this nigga planned this whole shit out. Nigga got a schedule and everything. This nigga was stalking the fuck out this bitch. Let's hear his explanation, man.
I got in the situation where I just went and took a picture with Ruby Rose, right? Like,
Okay.
I got paid for it. I didn't know exactly what it was for. You know, I think it was like a promo thing or something or whatever the fuck it was, you know? And
I'm saying he got paid for it. He's saying I got paid for Iraqi freedom. Oh, he a vet? Oh, man. Let me get out of there. All right. Anyway, so look, he's saying he got paid for it. And they probably did pay him. I mean, if you spend 62 bands on the bitch, it probably did pay you $500 to do the promo. Shit.
met up with her. I take this picture. Next day, I'm like the fucking OnlyFans top spender. I knew there was like some kind of thing where there's like had to do with the OnlyFans top spender shit, but I didn't know what the fuck was going on. So they made
Hold on. So I knew they were going to take this picture and say I was the number one spender. But I don't know. I didn't know what the fuck was going on. See, this what it is. You think, yo. Yeah, they told me I was gonna be placed at the number one spender, but I still didn't know what the fuck was going on. He sounded like these Me Too hoes. Yeah, I went to the hotel room at 3 a.m. I didn't know he wanted to have sex. What the fuck, man? Yeah, I knew they was gonna have my picture. Saying for number one OnlyFans spender. But I didn't know what the fuck was going on. Nigga, they told you what the fuck was going on, dude.
it look like I was her top spender, you know?
So they didn't fill you in on this beforehand? They didn't say, hey, we have this big idea. This is what we're going to do.
So
the
idea was like, they were like, we're going to use they kind of let me know that I was going to be like this, like one of her like subscribers, I guess, on OnlyFans.
No, they let you know. And now you're over here trying to save face. I think with this, let me tell you what I think happened. I think that he's embarrassed that he got how the internet flamed and clowned his ass. That's what I think. So that is why I think he's doing this. I think he's trying to cover it up. All right. Maybe it was some planned marketing, but I do think this was the guy. I think they hit him up. They said, "Hey, we give you 500. You want to meet Ruby Rose? You can meet her, and we'll pay you $500 to do the picture." He didn't even care about the money. He just wanted to meet her. All right, if you just meet her, but you show you as her top fan, that's what I think happened. And he's trying to cover it up, save face.
Or something like that, right? I was like, okay, that sounds cool. I didn't know it was gonna blow up to this big, huge story. They said it was gonna be big, and then, I was like, okay, cool. This is kind of cool. Whatever the fuck. I was like, when's money gonna start coming in? Like, I was like, I want some money out of this. And
But
then,
how are you going to get paid for it? And you're saying that they didn't tell you beforehand that this was going to be
I want the money out of this nigga. What the?
the storyline?
Well, I knew there was this OnlyFans and like the person's the top spender, but I didn't know the story was going to come out to be bigger than what the story is now. Like where I'm like the obsessive guy who's in love with her, and
That's all. I think he got embarrassed, nigga. They told you what it was. I didn't think the story was gonna blow up. I think he got embarrassed. Cause check this out, man. Let's get it.
So the $60,000 number was fake.
It's a real account, but it's not me. So
Okay.
Oh, it's a real account. How do you know it's a real account then? Come on, man. It's a real account. It's just not me. Nigga, that's your ass. Stop playing. You got on tie-dye pants, nigga. That's you. All right? Nigga over here you got caught, nigga. She played you. You thought she was showing you love. No, she used you as a marketing tool. You said, okay, you got to stand in the picture next to her. And now you're on Adam 22. Because he let anybody come in that motherfucker. And here you are trying to save face because you look stupid all over the world. Now you're trying to wear this veteran hat. Don't talk bad about me, guys. I served in Iraq. You don't talk down on a veteran, right? Look at all these medals I got on my head. I served. This nigga was probably you was the cook, nigga. You can tell this nigga, you was the fucking all right. You was the goddamn culinary specialist, nigga. You ain't seen no action. He's trying to get the get out of jail free card with that veteran hat. Nah, nigga, your ass got popped. Spending that. How you gonna spend your GI Bill on that bitch like that, nigga? This nigga spent his fucking military pension on that bitch.
like an actual account that's paid into Ruby Rose.
So some guy did spend 60 grand on her. It just wasn't you.
Yeah, it wasn't me. And at the same time, I'm like getting all this like hate and shit. So I'm like, okay, this is kind of getting weird. I was like, what's the next thing that's gonna happen? And then I did say we should like get some kind of tattoo going, like I'll get her name or something tattooed on me. I think I was gonna get a portrait.
So here we go. So this nigga who did not spend 60,000, 62,000, all of it. Well, but it was my. But here's something else. It was my idea to get this bitch tattooed. Homie, though, I added that. And he look at this. What the fuck? So yeah, I didn't know what was going on. That's not me. But yeah, I did get a tattoo. Because if you did not know, the nigga did get a tattoo of her. If you didn't know, I ain't pulling that clip up. But he got the bitch whole face tatted on her. Now let me keep playing it. I didn't watch it past this, so maybe he says it's fake or some shit. But nigga, yeah, it was my idea though.
Where's the portrait?
On the back of my leg.
Okay.
So now so first I'm the top spender, and then it comes out to me being, I didn't know I was a Bitcoin billionaire. I mean, I have some money, but I'm not like Bitcoin billionaire, so
Ain't got no money no more. You ain't got no money no more. You definitely not a Bitcoin billionaire. I can definitely tell. Well, actually, you might be. Let me take that back. He definitely might be.
the story's coming out, but I didn't hear about that side of
Did
the
you
story.
put that narrative out there, or did her and her team put that out
Yeah,
there?
her and her team. I didn't know anything about that part, like, and then I go to the weed shop, right? And this girl's like, hey, you're that crypto billionaire guy or whatever, which I was like, okay, that sounds kind of cool. But then also you were on True Life, fucking porn addiction. And I was like,
Yeah.
I was? And then I looked into that afterwards. But so
Where are you on?
Nigga, that's you. Stop it. Y'all got the same facial features, nigga. I look, man. See, he's denying paying the bitch 62 grand, but then also saying he got a tattoo of the bitch. So clearly you was obsessed. See, the nigga, he got Incel got caught up, man. And now he's trying to explain this shit. Just lying like a motherfucker on this goddamn shit. He's probably trying to save his job. His employer's probably about to fire him and all type of shit. Nigga blew his fucking Iraq pay on that shit, man.
True life porn addiction, or because
No.
I saw that too. I saw that there was
doesn't
like
look
a
like me, does it?
Oh, that wasn't you at all. I saw the picture and I just assumed that it was. Wow,
Yeah.
is nothing real? Holy shit!
No, so I mean so I know about the OnlyFans account top spender shit.
He ain't really. Did he say no? I mean, he ain't really. He sounded like he brushed over that. Like he wasn't trying to. He's slick. This nigga slick. He said he ain't say no. That's not me. He was just saying nah. He didn't really answer the question. He asked you, "Is that you on True Life?"
Picture, and I just assumed that it was. Wow,
Yeah.
is nothing real? Holy shit!
No,
Okay, he said no. Okay.
so I mean so I know about the
Quickly switches the subject.
the OnlyFans account top spender shit, kind of, but I didn't know it was gonna be as big as this was gonna be. You know, I didn't even know what was going on. And then I get the tattoo, and then it turns out to be I'm like some obsessive like stalker guy named Brandon, which was the guy on True Life, where he was addicted to porn. And that's why, like in the messages, it says Brandon OnlyFan creep or some shit. I wake up, I see this post, and it's like the tattoo one, right? And then I'm like seeing all the text messages, and I'm like, I didn't even like read it. Like I seen some of it, and it seemed like it was really bad, so I like just turned my phone off. Yeah, that shit was crazy. I don't know.
Why did you turn your phone off? Yo, I'm so that. Hold on, man.
I don't know how they generated that message, but that shit.
I don't know how they generated those text messages. That thirsty ass text messages. Please, Ruby. See, it ain't just niggas that be thirsty. We gotta point this out because it's niggas be thirsty as fuck, but them white boys be thirsty too. We gotta talk about this. I don't know how they generated those. Them texts weren't generated, nigga. You generated them motherfuckers, man. Somebody don't know how they generated them texts. Yo, niggas is insane, dog.
Kind of like made me go crazy for a few days.
It was making you go crazy.
Not crazy, but like anxiety, you know? So it was
well, okay, on one hand, it's kind of cool to be famous.
Yeah.
On the other hand, if they're painting a narrative of you that's totally different from who you actually are as a person, that's probably less fun.
Yeah. Because I mean, there was all these different narratives. Like I'm a Bitcoin billionaire, I'm a porn addict, I don't know, love Ruby Rose so much that I would get a tattoo of her. So yeah.
Okay. I want to speak to all the people out there who are looking at what you just said and they're feeling kind of dumb because they're thinking, holy shit, I can't believe I got fooled. Nothing is ever real on the internet anymore. I can't believe that I got tricked. I was in the same exact boat. There was a guy, I won't say his name, but he's very, very high up at.
Oh, I'm not in that boat. No. I think that was the nigga who spent 62 bands. I don't give a fuck. And he got him. That's my opinion. Until this nigga over here, he sound like he lying, look like he lying, and he got on tie-dye pants. Okay, I don't give a fuck. This nigga, that's him.
OnlyFans, like he works in OnlyFans corporate, and he was here. Me and Lena were doing a.
That's he blaming Chat GPT. Yo,
Eating with him, talking about some stuff OnlyFans related, and we obviously ended up bringing up your situation because it came out like that day. And the guy kind of rolls his eyes at me and he's like, "Yeah, that shit's not real." And I immediately felt the same way that everybody at home feels, which is I felt like a fucking dummy for falling for it. And even earlier that day, I had said to Lena, I'm like, you know how easy this would be for us to one up, right? All we gotta do is find some guy who looks a little off.
all we gotta do is find another black cock for you to suck, Lena. That's all they do now, bro. Who's the next black guy you want to fuck? And then another nigga hit too. Another nigga hit his wife too. Hey, hold on, honey. Tell me when I'm done. Have some BBC going on right now. That nigga, anyway.
And then make a fake screenshot that says that he spent $150,000 or $200,000, and we could kind of like leapfrog the news cycle.
Okay, so if they did all of that, why did the nigga get a tattoo on the back of his leg? That's what I want to know. If this is all them, because he already said he didn't know what was going on, but what's the tattoo? That's what seals the deal for me. That's why I think it was him. He just got embarrassed. This looked like a nigga who just sits in his basement. This nigga probably ain't left his basement in fucking 8 years. Just eating fucking ho-hos and Little Caesar's Pizza, playing Warcraft, playing PC and shit. When niggas like this, they don't play video games, nigga. They play PC. They got the gamers chair, nigga. They play PC, nigga. They play Pilot Wings and shit, man.
And replace Lamar with some other guy and say, "Oh, look how much this guy." And you know, it's like there's a constant quest to like fake shit to get attention in terms of OnlyFans. So I guess on one hand we shouldn't be surprised, but on the other hand, damn, Ruby Rose,
It made me think a lot
I
too.
didn't know that you were gonna bust that move out.
Yeah, and like I mean, they were like kind of like hinting things like when the team was talking to me or the agency or whatever the fuck it's called, I don't even know what it's called. They weren't like telling me everything that was going on, so it was like I kind of had like after I was like realizing what was going on, I was picturing it in my head after a while, and I was like, this is what they're doing. They're like trying to. They got the character, which is me.
Nah, nigga, he saw them comments online. He saw, and then the bitch at the weed shop. Yeah, he saw them comments. He was getting destroyed.
And now they're gonna figure out something else. That's when the true life shit came in. So now they were able to do this, and I don't know.
You gotta respect it in a weird way, but do you feel somewhat like taken advantage of?
I mean, once I realized how much money she was making off of this, and I was like, okay, like, I when I got the tattoo, they asked me how much I wanted for like her team or whatever asked me, what do I think is a good price for the tattoo? Now I was like saying 15 to 20K, you know. So I feel like I knew what was gonna happen with this. I knew it was gonna.
So how much they pay you to get the? So now he's saying they offered to pay him to get the tag. Obviously, he took.
And maybe it would make.
If he took the deal, how much they paid?
Me look like I thought about it. Maybe it was gonna make me look like a creep and shit. And but I mean, I have the most random tattoos on my body that I was like, okay, I could do this and I could still pull it off.
Right. And down the road, maybe 5-10 years from now, people are going to say, "What's that a tattoo of?" You can go say, "Oh, it's a hot light skinned girl." Like, they might not even remember Ruby Rose. Although maybe she'll also be like the most famous person in America. Maybe they will remember.
Yeah.
This nigga lying, man. Nigga lying, dog. I think this was that obsessive fan, bro. That's what I think. Because you're gonna get a tattoo. Because white people, even if you tat it up like that, all they tats mean something. Yeah, man, this is the I ain't gonna say. Oh shit, man. This is the symbol right here, man. You know, this is the brotherhood symbol. Everything means something, man. These niggas ain't getting random tattoos like that.
I'll just be like, that's my ex.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah. She's dead to me now, though.
Wait, really? That's how you feel?
No. I'm just kidding.
Oh.
No, I mean, honestly, like when I met her, she was cool. Like, you know.
So what did they pay you allegedly? He ain't saying no numbers. I said 15 to 20K. He ain't saying no numbers. When they get that nigga $500, bro, of his money back. That nigga dropped 62 bands. They get that nigga $500 for a media press day.
I mean, like, I know like her team's in on this, you know. So I mean, I don't know if this. I mean, the way that she was to me, like she was super dope. They made me look like I was like some like I have like 220 pictures in my phone
Right.
of me and her. So it's like they used one picture.
What the
makes me
This nigga got 220 pictures. What the fuck? Nigga? Hey, he did the shit on the phone when you snap that shit and take like 30 pictures at the same time. This nigga make sure he got hella frames and shit. Nigga. See, he's giving himself up. How the fuck did you take 220 pictures, nigga? You got the advanced phone. It's definitely a tech geek, nigga. His phone take pictures. You don't even know it's taking pictures, man. He got his eyeglasses is taking pictures, nigga. It's an eyeglass camera. I get 220 pictures in 30 seconds. This nigga was around that bitch for 1 minute, took 220 pictures. See, he's giving himself up. He's giving it away, dog. I don't give a fuck. Nigga was lying, man.
look like I'm a weirdo. But yeah, no, I was hanging out with her for probably like 2 hours, maybe 3 tops. We smoked.
Okay. He's saying he was hanging around for 2 to 3 hours. It's still, even then. And I'm pretty sure, and I know there was a camera crew and security around. But even this nigga snuck in 200 pictures, 220 pictures in 2 hours. That's 100 pictures an hour. This nigga's hoes don't even take that many pictures when they out and about. Nigga snapped 220. Yeah, got all them angles.
What else? I almost tried to freestyle, you know, like a little bit.
You freestyle?
I do a lot. And, yeah.
There was also
Please don't. No. He might be thinking this is my chance to show the world. No. Don't even, please don't. That is the last shit. I don't even want to hear any sort of music coming from this nigga, period. In any form. I don't even want to know what that shit would sound like. No. Just go right back. Scroll right past that.
There was another round in this whole viral cycle in which there was a screenshot or a screen recording of a bunch of texts.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
And were those actually you?
No. That's why I was like, they used the Brandon weird OnlyFans guy or whatever, right?
And that was what a lot of people said was, look at this fool who spent all this money on this girl and she won't even save him under his real name. She saves him as weird OnlyFans.
And I also think he's doing this because he feels some type of way. He spent that 62 bands and he ain't getting nothing out of it. No hug, no nothing. This is like his revenge tour. Like, yeah, man, take advantage of me, man. Nah, nigga. And I think he's starting to feel it like, damn, I just spent my life savings, man. My God, what the fuck, man? You know? He had an incel binge, man. You know, this shit does happen, dog. Some cam girls, some niggas will send him like 100,000. Some niggas stole from his auntie, his parents. Just send these hoes like 100,000 or some shit, man. I think he has post nut clarity. You know, he's realizing he probably this nigga was probably living with his grandma or some shit. He was living with his grandma in My True Life. You know,
fans guy, and this
if that was him, which I think it is, but you know,
basically prompted all of the red pill grifters, the poetic flacos of the world who you just met, etc., to all kind of use this as content because it fulfilled their pre-assumptions, which is that the world is full of suckers who are basically being taken advantage of by these OnlyFans girls. And when it comes to creating fake narratives in the public eye, this is what you want to do. You want to basically fulfill the previous beliefs that people already held. And you were just sort of like a perfect stand-in for, you know, we know that all these people are spending money on OnlyFans. We don't necessarily get to see them. And the idea that you had spent this insane amount of money was very, very captivating to people.
Yeah, I've never spent $1 on OnlyFans to this day.
Ever?
Actually,
wow.
You know, when you create your account, technically.
Yeah.
I think it charges your card like a little bit, so I guess maybe I did spend like $1 or something, maybe on OnlyFans.
Oh, it'll be like,
So how
it'll give you like 4.
hold on. Yeah, I never spent $1 on OnlyFans, but when I made an account, they did. So you never spent. Why you have an account? Yeah, man, I ain't never spent $1 on there, but when you do make an account, they just took some money off. Why are you putting your card on there? And hold on, why did you put your card on there? Yeah, this thing, dog, you got caught, bro. That's what it is. This shit just makes any nigga who not retarded can see past this shit. You got caught. All right. You spent the fucking 62,000. Now you over here trying to save face, nigga. Talking about, I never spent the OnlyFans, but I did make an account though, and I entered my card too, and they took $1 off. That's the only money I spent. I never hit purchase. I never went any further than that. I just gave him my card information, nigga. You don't give nothing your card information. You ain't got no chance of using to spend. You got caught.
4 cents, and then you have to confirm by saying you
Yep.
got a 4-cent deposit.
Yep. Yeah, some shit like that. So
I've never actually had to deal with that, but I've dealt with it on other sites. Wow.
yeah,
So, okay. What has it been like becoming this famous for such a bizarre thing? Like, what has this experience been like? Is it bad?
I was thinking in my head it might have been bad, but I got like some reassurance because people are like, your friends know that you're not this person, so just go out in public, And I was like, I can't go out in public with like the way that things are making me look like.
Oh yeah, white people, he fucked up his white social status. That's why he's doing his interview. That's why he's doing his interview. He's like, oh fuck, this nigga fucked up his white social status. White people ostracize you real quick. They don't want no parts of that. You fuck up they got careers and shit. This nigga trying to fix his even with all them tattoos. Don't get it twisted. He still has a white social status, dog. But they ain't finna fuck it up being affiliated with some creep. My friends know. Oh no, I'm not. He's trying to save that white social status.
Like I'm a Bitcoin billionaire, all this shit. And then, I just went out one day and it was cool. People were asking me, do I know Ruby Rose though? Like I was like, yeah, I know. I know her. Yeah.
But have you told anybody about this being fake besides me?
No, just the people that know. And even my aunt, she hit me up saying, you're spending $62,000 on this girl. And I haven't done like DM and stuff. And I was like, no, I spent more like 76,000 now because I knew the money was going up and shit. So I've been playing the story, playing along with it. Because I knew like I can't really tell anyone, I have like friends from like 10 years ago hitting me up like all of a sudden, and then they're like wanting to probably hear the story, because they know that something's up,
So anyway, my conclusion with this is that he had a incel binge. He got caught. The Ruby Rose team. This is my theory now. The Ruby Rose team, seeing him as the number one spender, sent him a message saying, hey, you're the number one spender. Would you like to take a picture of Ruby Rose? We'll even pay you a little bit if you allow us to use the picture and promote you as the number one spender. His thirsty ass, I think he said, yeah, to take a picture with her. He meets her. She doesn't give him no hug or nothing. They hang out, though, because they're taking pictures or whatever for the media press run. Still don't get no hug or nothing. And then I believe that after that, the campaign runs. And I think him being short-sighted, he didn't understand the long-term consequences of being viewed as a creepy simp. And so now his white social status is in jeopardy now. So now he's trying to save face by saying, hey, I didn't know what was going on. Even though I got this tattoo. That's my theory on this. You got caught. You got caught being thirsty. All right, big time. You spent 62,000, nigga. That's my theory. Until solid evidence proves otherwise, that's where I'm at with this nigga. All right, you got caught. Oh man, what did he say? What's that shirt say? If I die, delete my browser history. Yeah, no, that okay. All right. If that ain't okay, I didn't. If that ain't another clue, okay, all right. Yeah, he brought but yeah, he said he brought shame to his family name when your aunt's pressing you. Exactly, bro. That's what's going on. That's my theory on this. I could be wrong, but I think he's saving face, man. He got his aunt. Hey, Brandon, I seen you on TV. You spent 62,000. That was supposed to be your insurance money. I could just, he got a. That's my theory on this, man. So I had to do a follow up because I did touch on this earlier, but you can't tell me this nigga don't look like he in the basement just, you know, mining Bitcoin and subscribing to OnlyFans, nigga. Staking Bitcoin and subscribing to OnlyFans. That's this nigga's Friday, Saturday nights. Staking Ethereum and Litecoin, staking and mining, using up 80 million watts of electricity every 10 minutes and spending on OnlyFans.